Welcome to another Field of Glory 2 medieval battle. In this match against Smoothest Jazz, I have Aragonese 1200 against time-traveling late Republican Romans. Okay, normally I'm not really that into taking knights. This time I'm taking 9 units. The Romans get a lot of impact foot, which don't do that great against knights. I mean, these will do better because of their quality, but still. And the Romans also don't have the greatest range options. They have 7 light infantry. They do get artillery, that could be distressing. And 4 light horse, we can outnumber them. The elephants are going to be a problem. I did bring range of my own to deal with that. 6 light infantry units. I have 2 masked crossbowmen, and I did max out on my 6 units of light horse. I do want to get behind, harass, break frag units, shoot at his cavalry, which are evadey, so I'll have trouble catching them with my knights, and hopefully take out his artillery if he brings any. For rough work, I do have crossbowmen supported by 2 units of Amugavars, so above average impact foot. He can bring the Scutari, which are average impact foot. Thurioforo as well, offensive spearmen. We'll see. My army is going to be probably the smaller force. Next turn, what do we got? Yeah, artillery and elephants. Those are kind of no-brainers for him to pick. We're just going to have to tolerate the artillery fire, at least briefly. Okay, 5 infantry skirmishers, so let's see, we have 5 of our own. We're still out of close bow shot. We have a bit of time before we have to worry about his heavy foot arriving. I guess I could hang back. I probably should hang back a little bit until our light horses gotten to work a bit. Get behind him, harass his cavalry, harass his artillery, maybe pick at those elephants. So we'll consolidate our light foot here. So, seize the rough ground, push out a bit on the right, lights around this way, hang back in the center and left. Next turn. Might disrupt. Not yet. Half arc. Worth it though. We'll peel off to rally and send our own lights forward to engage here. Okay, he's not buying my avoidance here, so we'll accept that we need to get involved more quickly than I initially wanted to. Held firm. Alright, and try for a charge. Why not? Bounced, no big deal. Keep working toward those flanks. Advance. And fine. It's calling me on my hanging back here, so I do have to respond to that. You can't actually prevent me from at least getting 1, maybe 2 units past him. Alright. Next turn. And you'll get those Thracians into the rough ground. It's alright. Right wing is going to be hard pressed. Evade, that's fine. Might. No, we're not going to take a check. Good. Well, they might take a check. But we hold it. Evasion, that's fine. Right. Stay out of charge arc. Shoot your crossbows. And harass. And harass. Held firm. Rush past. Ignore them. We're going to go for the arty. And let's see. How are we going to do this? Screw it. Just charge. Stuck the impact. That's good. Keep it up. Good. Do I or don't I? Oh, hell. What could possibly go wrong? That wasn't so bad yet. Really, we're just trying to delay on this wing anyway. Alright, then these knights can just pile forward. Next turn. Yeah, we're locked in by those skirmishers. We'll need to push them out of the way so we can fall back out of contact there. Good. Gives us a little bit of time. Attempting to force an extra check on them. but probably a bad idea, so we'll cover that way instead. Keep shifting over and ignore their more mobile cavalry. Just pepper them with missiles. Actually, you know what, screw it. Go for that arty. These defensive spearmen might be needed to cover the rear, so we'll leave them for now. You can wait. You can get your ass in line. Now we have to consider... Well, you need to get the hell out of there. Give them a shove. They'll evade. Fragged. What about a break then? Might lose a unit here, but as he pursues, we could countercharge. Not even a bother, it's a waste of ammo. Instead, shuffle over here. You know, they might, yeah. Hopefully we don't end up somewhere horrible from doing that. Okay. Next turn. Yeah. It happens. Bounce. Ugh. Ugh. Gonna have to do something about that. Not really sure what. And that. Interesting. Get behind them, I like that. Out. You'll break. No? Charged here, he could disorder us with the elephants. Better to wait, I think. Speaking of which, if you move here... sure, make some room. We'll want these spearmen to be ready to face off against the elephants, ideally. Here, shift over. Get some casualties on them, you'll just get butchered, sorry. Here, bounce a charge. Or do that. Right, gum up the works a bit. And... sure. A lot of bounces, that's to be expected. Okay. Otherwise, we'll let the lights kind of take care of the situation. Combined with the spearmen, of course. Good. And the crossbowmen can really only hope that these elephants get opened up. Otherwise, I guess we'll just shoot at close range the legionaries, but even disordered, these legionaries will trash our crossbowmen. We need to depend on the Almogavars to cover them. Next turn, we have a healthy lead, but those elephants are about to get into action. Okay, that's fine. Bounce here. Or stand, which I actually don't love. We're hemmed in there by our own lights. Oh good, they got out of the way. Let's see here. Piss off, please. Okay, that's fine. And we move you here. Smash. Fine. Push on past. You fall back. Good. Go for it. Disruption. Interesting. I could get past, but if he does, so what? I think I care at this point, do I? I think our light horse might be able to take care of the situation. I'm gonna make that assumption. Pretty bad if we charge out there, which of course we will not. These elephants actually could get stuck here. I like this. Well, first, take a pot shot. Yeah, why not? Okay, great. Then, volley, zone them back in. Good. Fall back now that the elephants aren't a factor. Damn it. Work your way. Well, we might need them to harass that cavalry. Rally up, please. Get behind. Hit those elephants if you can. Light javelin horse aren't going to be so great for that sort of work because they will be disordered. Instead, they can help annoy this cavalry. Threaten charges on disrupted legionaries. Okay. Next turn. Bounce that, I assume. Good. And we'll just bounce back again. Or we'll stand our ground if they disrupt. What do we got? That. Well, that's okay. Oh. It's actually kind of unfortunate because now we can't engage them with our knights. Well, that's alright. Let's pepper this cavalry for one thing. Keep them pinned in. Zone them out. What happens here? Nothing. Set up a flank. And set up other flanks. Very good. We're disrupted, go for a charge. And we bounce. Casualties then. How are we? Good? You're just gonna have to take some punishment, I'm afraid. Here, run back and help deal with the cavalry. See if we can get a break. Fine. Move to engage those Thracians, these crossbowmen. You're just gonna suffer, I'm sorry. Might even be time to move these away. Hold there. We just need to play for time and break up these disrupted units. Next turn. Bounce that, please. That's fine. Okay, fine. Ugly. Right, you get away from the bad things. Force a drop there. Good. How is that? It's fine, so you work your way behind. Pin them, and they would be able to fall back as they initiated the contact. We'll risk our infantry getting caught out here. Good. Then stay out of the way. Should be over soon. Next turn. There's the break we were expecting. Over 40 then. There it is, it's match. So, difficult for the Romans. Almogavers are really excellent troops. I mean, this is even, but Roman legionaries are much more expensive units in terms of point cost, being superior and armored. Over here, there's just nothing that could hold back the knights. The legionaries can bounce them for quite a while, but without missile troops to shoot down the knights or enough cavalry to really make them pay for frontal contact, it's just a matter of cycle charging until I broke through. The elephants really should have been over here. When he saw my big massive knights here, the thing to do would have been to get the elephants here and either threaten to badly break up a unit or just stand them adjacent to 3 knights and have them all be moderately disordered at once. I don't know if he maxed on missiles. If he didn't, he should have to help shoot down the knights, and really this rough ground could have been entirely avoided. If he maybe played for this open space, which with more missiles and cavalry, then he could have forced me to come out. The Almogavers would have really suffered on open terrain against the legionaries. I had no infantry that could stand up to these in open terrain. But he didn't really have infantry that could do well in the rough. The legionaries are doing okay because they are so expensive and good, but it's a waste of points, and he knows it. The Thracians are fine, but they don't have impact, and the Almogavers are impact foot, so they probably would have shattered on contact. Now, as usual, I have to point out that, Timewarp is not supposed to be serious. The game is not supposed to be balanced within Timewarp. Armies are only balanced against contemporary opponents. This is just a bit of fun. So, a good game to smooth this jazz. Till next time.